YouTube. Um, Today we got our Fiskars X27 axe, and I have had this axe for about 2 months now, and I have split that cord, most of that cord with this. And I wanted to make a quick video and talk about a couple of things um, about this axe. I mean, overall, this axe is phenomenal. It's like I would say it's like the Toyota of the axes. It's affordable. It's not that expensive. I bought it for 50 bucks, and it's reliable. This is not reliable. I mean, after about half a cord, this happened to this axe, and it's still functional, but it's a little scary. I don't feel too good using this. I'm gonna replace the handle, but for now, I wouldn't use it. It's just to chop small pieces. I do use a hand there, but not for like heavy duty stuff. And it's practical. It's just overall a great axe. Now there are a couple of things about this that are not as good as, I guess, either advertised at this point, or even like in some of the reviews on YouTube. People talk about certain things that are not necessarily true in my case, and I want to talk about those in this video. One of the main things is splitting big knotty pieces. So given that it's called a super splitting axe, and how people say that this has replaced their 6 or 8 pound mauls, it hasn't been the case in, in pieces like this. So now I still have my 8 pound maul, which I use for bigger pieces like that, and this fails with a lot of these pieces. And one of the main reasons is that pieces like this is actually, oh, this is wet wood. The tree was cut about 2 months ago, and there's still a lot of water in here, and it's very grainy, it's very knotty, and I feel like this axe overall, does great overall pieces, or something that rather white, doesn't perform that well in case of pieces like that. So I'm gonna just demonstrate real quick and show you what I mean by that. So here we go. As you see, it's starting to split, but you'll see what I mean in a little bit. There we go. So actually it's better from this angle. As you can see, that this is very grainy wet wood, and this axe constantly struggles with pieces like this. And they don't have to be as big as this one, but it has hard time splitting this. And even though it gets the ball rolling, for the most part I can't finish the job, and I have to get my maul to finish the job. Now, see, actually did pretty well on this one, but this is like very grainy, annoying pieces of wood. Alright, so a lot of you might say that, hey, that's not bad, it only took a couple of hits, but this is actually one of the good ones. This is one of the good outcomes. Sometimes it does not have such a good outcome, but yeah, pieces like that, it does struggle. Another annoying thing about this axe is the vibrations from the handle, and this hollow back was supposed to eliminate or reduce those vibrations, but that's not the case. If you use this for like an hour, your hand would hurt. And I feel like this is like an overlook on Fiskars' part, because they do make isocore handles for their moles, and you don't feel any vibrations with these. I could use this for hours and not have my hand hurt, but if I use this for like an hour, my hand starts to hurt and I feel it for days. So maybe, you know, in the next one or the next version, they go isocore on this. I'm just gonna finish splitting this, and maybe you'll see what I was talking about. This piece is very knotty, and as you can see, axe is struggling. Now, if I had my mole, it would have been split already. See, now, constantly have to do this because it doesn't split all the way, and it takes a lot of energy to keep on doing this. See this? That does not happen with the mole. It usually goes right through it. And I understand a lot of people split their wood when it's a little bit drier, but I like to do it a little bit earlier so it could actually dry for the rest of the year. As you can see, this takes a lot of time and energy to keep going and trying to chop those grains out after it goes through it. You can probably see the moisture in the wood, extremely moist. Let me show you the difference between this and the mole. There we go, see? That's what I was talking about. Now, something, and there's a big knot in there as well. Now when you're gonna call this a super splitting axe, I mean, this wasn't the largest piece. It was probably like a medium to to large, and this is what the description says. It's supposed to split medium to large pieces. It feels, and my hand is already feeling the vibrations from that. So something to consider before, I guess, buying this. But overall, it's a great axe. It's cheap compared to what's out there, and for the price, it's not bad at all. But you know, if they could put the ISO core handle on this, and probably make the head a little bit heavier. I feel like, I mean, it feels very light, so you know, compared to the 8-pound maul, but this doesn't feel that heavy too. The way they make them pretty good. So maybe add another pound to it, and it'll probably go through the wood. Thanks for watching. Till next time.